All right, guys, welcome back to another Five for Friday. Hope you've had a good end of the week. Um, it is a hot one outside today, so hopefully these hot takes I've got today will warm things up. We're coming back with another things that are overrated list. Seemed to be a fan favorite the last time I did it, and I can pump plenty of these out considering a lot of the things I feel are overrated at this time. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. We're going to go with number five, and that's The Voice. Um, Again, another reality show, people singing on it. If I want to hear people singing, I'll turn the radio on. Um, Shows like this and American Idol have kind of flooded things right now. Um, Again, it's great that people want to get on here and sing, but I would rather hear the professionals do it, and instead of turning it into a reality show. Um, Plus, you've got the over exaggerated interactions between the hosts and all the coaches on the show. So, not a fan of The Voice or American Idol or anything like that. Number four will probably be a little controversial. That's coffee. Um, I have never once in my life had a coffee that tasted good. Uh, Essentially, it's like putting fuel in your system, and it probably tastes the same, smells the same. Um, it's just the taste is disgusting. If you want to make it taste good, you have to add a ton of stuff to it, and even then, it's just barely bearable. So coffee is my number four. It's just I don't see how people drink it. It's awful. Number three is CrossFit. Now, people who do CrossFit, they're great people, I'm sure. And it's not everybody I'm talking about, but more of the CrossFit culture where you hear, oh my gosh, all this CrossFit, CrossFit, CrossFit. That's all they do, all they post about. It's like that's essentially the only thing they've got going on in their lives. Um, so while there are plenty of people out there who do CrossFit that you don't hear about it all the time, it's kind of like people who will um, post about just certain things over and over and over again. Um, it's great that you're working out and getting healthier. I don't need to hear about it every single day of your life. The same is like with people who post pictures of their meals they're eating. I'm sure your meal is delicious, but posting it's not going to make me feel like I've had that meal with you. It's not going to make me think that it's this thing I definitely need to eat. We don't need to see every single one of your meals posted on Instagram. Number two, this may be the grammar police in me coming out, but that is people who don't know the difference between the different uses of your and the different uses of their. It feels like this should be a basic principle for everybody out there that you know the difference in them. Of course, as much as I use social media, I see this a ton. I wish I could comment on every time that somebody uses it incorrectly, but if I did that, I would have no other time in my life. Um, just focus on trying to learn the English language sometime, and how grammar works, because otherwise, you're going to have a tough time out there. And those people who go in and correct them, those are my favorite people on earth. Number one, this is going to hurt some feelings, I think, and that's friends. Not friends as in the people around me that I love and share my life with, the TV show Friends. Um, it is such an unlikable group of people who complain about everything. Um, Ross might be the worst. There are other characters on TV shows, and I will get into them late on a later episode of this. Uh, but this group comes off as so unlikable and so unrelatable. Um, Probably the only one that's got any sanity in the show might be Chandler, and that would be tough. even for him. Uh, I never bought into the excitement of the show. The Ross and Rachel, will they, won't they? Um, it's just painful. It's a slog to watch. If you really want to watch a good show, watch some Seinfeld, something with some smart humor. Watch The Office, watch Parks and Rec. But if you're spending your time watching Friends, you might as well just have white noise in the background, just nothing on there. Um, it's just nothing. And while Seinfeld always said it was a show about nothing, Friends is literally a show about nothing. Um, they just rerun the same things over and over and over again. Just not a fan. Um, no amount of argument can help that. It's just a terrible show, and it may be the most overrated show in the history of television. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed this week's 5 overrated things. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe to get notifications for when new videos come out. We are going to be moving forward with the podcast coming up. We have settled on a name on it. We will discuss that at a later date. Me and Chase will. I hope you have a good rest of the weekend, and we will see you next Friday.